Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Washington Nationals.
Look at me. Not measuring up how I want to be. Pleased with small things and downgrades. Never had to be new to me.
The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Mitchell Parker. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
And now Steven Kwan. And there's a foul ball. Fouled off. He was late. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Lane Thomas.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And it's fouled away. Parker measures 6 feet 4 inches, 25 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field, and there's 2 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Lane Thomas.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Ramirez jumps out of the way of the first pitch. Ramirez with a homer in his last game. He was late there. Strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Struck him out looking. Guardians fail to score. And now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. This is Guardians Baseball on The Show, Ohio. Back in Washington, D.C. Today's starting pitcher, John Means.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Ahmed Rosario, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. There's a strike. Pitch misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Batting second, center fielder.
And now up for Washington, Jacob Young.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Just missed. And that drops in for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out.
So much for their first hit right there. Good move, and he had him leaning all the way.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Hauls it in, 2 away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jacob Young.
And boom, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get in the scoring position and then just flying home when the guys behind him put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
Nathaniel Lowe in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And now it's even up. Lowe matched a homer in his last game. There's a strike. Up and in, and that's ball 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Out towards left center. Rocchio on his way over. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for Washington. We played an inning. No score. New inning getting started. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. Parker back to work. Swings and misses. Going
No
one.
ball, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Stays alive. The 0-2. And that just misses.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Got him swinging on the curveball. That K is his 3rd of the game. And up next for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. Swinging a ground ball. DeYoung throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, David Fry.
2 down, base is empty. David Fry digs in for the Guardians.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
No score here in the second. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Line drive. Young makes the play, and that is that. Guardians go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Nationals Park. Now here is James Wood.
Left fielder, James Wood.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Way out front for strike two.
0-2.
Inside. 1-2 to count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Up and in, 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Owns a 10-game hitting streak right now, and this is where it starts to get fun.
There's a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at-bat.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Stepping in, Stone Garrett. Fastball for a strike. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the third. No score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody else's mission. I run away. I cannot run away.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. This one smashed down the right field line, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Yeah, that's fouled off. Arias leads off second with nobody out. Fouled off down the right side. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball one.
Two and two.
In the dirt. Man at second. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at second, nobody out. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out. Austin Hedges stands in. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Fought off foul. Next pitch, not close, up high. And that one wrapped foul. One out and a runner at second. You're in game one of this 3-game set. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That misses the zone, and the count is 2 and 2. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boogie, you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul ball there. Man on second, 2 down. Got him! Rusty Valentine rings him up. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. Up now for Washington, Keibert Ruiz. There's a strike. And a breaking ball misses outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one down the line and foul ball. Another 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering upstairs. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing a walk. Very gritty.
Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. And ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get
Arias to Rocchio at second for 1. Over to first, safe. Alex Call now at the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. There's a strike.
1-2.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Call tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he did. Jerry Hillsdale rings him up. Back to the top of the lineup, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Ahmed Rosario. That one finds the zone. 0-1. DeJong off of first with 2 away. Missed with a changeup, and 1-1. Into center. Thomas makes a nice running catch. Nationals leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0.
I'm a boss. Me and you no contest. So go get lost. I've been busy flossing. I got options. Watching, but I don't want them.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. That's in there. It's 0-1. Thomas, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. And there's the strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This to center field. Makes the grab on the run. One up, one down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Swing and a ground ball out to short, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a chopper out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Now batting, first baseman Carlos Santana.
First and second, one out. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. On the ground, 2 ball. Rosario 1. Adello. It's a double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And we're back. And now here is Jacob Young.
Jacob Young.
That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one misses up and in. And now it's even 1-1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 1-2. He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Flied out his first time. Up and in, and it's 1-0. And a foul ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Close one. Doesn't get the call. 2-1. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That misses, and the count's full. Fights it off. He'll see another. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him walk. That was just nasty.
Wood in the box now. No balls and a strike. Inside, just missed.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. This one in the air, right field. Noel under it. makes the play, and it's out number 3. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip.
Swatted freeloaders arms when their hands was out. Hope you dudes in the street wearing Teflon. If they don't like Frosty, then I'ma give them F-Spawn. Go ahead and watch me. Catapult to the top.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Parker back to work. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Guardians, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Ruiz gathers, throws to first, gets him. One away on a drop, third strike. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Swings through that.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
Up next for Cleveland, shortstop Brian Rocchio.
Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Struck out swinging his first time. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field.
Waste no time there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Austin Hedges now, and that is out of play. Rocchio, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one's in there. That's strike 2. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run shot, his first homer of the year, and the Guardians jump in front. It's 2-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts, finally squared one up. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. So in now for Cleveland, Steven Kwan. And first offering is fouled off. That one way inside. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Young flashes the leather on the running catch. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on the show, Ohio.
See, every time you see me, I got something new. Every time you see me, I got something new.
Back in Washington, D.C., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's C.J. Abrams now.
Bring it up, bring it up. I got away with the wind, bro. I'm about to spend what I made for him. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. I'm about to spend what I made. Did all the work, so I'm getting paid. Lay down the bill, I can never be paid.
First pitch, not close.
Well, these Nats doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Going to count 1-2.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
That's towards center. Thomas sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So now the DH spot. Stone Garrett grounded out his first time up. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. He reached out a walk his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. On the ground, right side. Oh, what a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Derek Law.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one.
Now
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. Right side, Rosario. Slings to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. So next will be the four-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. 1 for 2. Off the mark there. 1-0. Slider misses outside. Up the middle, Rosario. The throw to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So 2 down now, and here is Carlos Santana. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. That one drilled left field. Wood makes the catch, inning over. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Guardians 3 and the Nationals nothing.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor Stephan.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
DeYoung leading things off and takes a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
In the air, center field. Thomas makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for the Nationals. Right
Next to hit for the Nats, Alex Call. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And that one missing low. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Headed for the plate. Safe. It's 3-1. One out, runner at second. Now Jacob Young. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Rosario, the runner at second with 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat.
Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. Out at third. And that ends the inning. 1 for the Nationals on this RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose A. Ferrer.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
David Fry digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
1-2.
And that one hammered, going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Arias, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering misses down and away. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Up next for Cleveland,
So man
shortstop
aboard.
Brayan
Now
Rocchio.
here is Brayan Rocchio. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Ferrer, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. Next pitch off the plate. And that's ball one. And it goes just foul. And a pitch. That one hit to right. Call. Snags it for the second out.
Up next for
Stepping up for the Guardians, Austin Hedges. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Swinging a foul straight back. Arias off of first with 2 away. And he chases a high fastball there.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
That one is absolutely belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Two outs. That one the other way. Brings it in for the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
First baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Slice the other way and foul. Swinging a foul out of play. And that one popped in the air left field. Kwan settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Now batting
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, James Wood. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Sam Hentges.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That misses, and it's 2-1. The Nationals trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering misses, and now 3-1.
3-1.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So digging in, C.J. Abrams.
Shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
And this is inside. The shortstop takes the ball. That one fouled off, 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Now it's 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly, and they trail it 4-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 68.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Lane Thomas getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Now a check swing, but he held up.
1-0.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike
1
one.
ball, 1 strike.
Fastball is outside. That's outside. 3-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And Thomas is out. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
Jose Ramirez.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Now batting, right fielder John Kinsey.
And up next for Cleveland, John Kinsey Noel. On the ground right side, 4, 6,
He's out.
3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Guardians 4 and the Nats 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Stone Garrett. Pinches back to work. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it. One down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Ruiz at the plate and takes high there. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed. And another ball. That one finds the zone. 3-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Ruiz stands at first with 1 out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full. Guardians 4 and the Nats 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Colin Poche.
Now pitching for the Nationals.
And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. 0 for 3. That one outside. Ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Trevor Williams up and throwing. Hers getting cranked up as well. Popped up right side. Low. Settles under this one. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, designated
David
hitter,
Fry
David
digs in
Fry.
now. Rips 1 to right. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in there safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Arias now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, has room, and he makes the catch.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Rocchio stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground to third. Boots it. Still fires to first. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Guardians 4 and the Nats 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Power slider guy, Boone. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Call into box again, takes a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Right through there for a strike. And now it's 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
So back to the top of the order, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. That one misses, and it's 2-2. Call gets his lead at first with nobody out. And now it's filled up.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Late swing, fouled off. Tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side, Arias. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The tying run at the plate. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
The Nats down to their final strike. That misses, and the count 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. And that'll do it. The Guardians claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, it looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
Off. I think you know what I want. If you want to get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Do a
Are you over there?